Okay, welcome to another small tutorial or demonstration about how to create a quest. This one I'm going to focus on a quest for scanning, and after I think I will try to run the quest into another video just to show you. So to have something interesting, I'm going to do a scanning quest. And I'm going to pick one of the sites I'm quite interested. I do like the poly construction, so I'm going to be biased and I'm going to use this one. I have selected a location, so I'm going to do a copy of this coordinate, and I'm going to copy this coordinate now, so -80. Right there. So I'm going to say create, and because I selected the poly construction scene, I'm going to be sent over here. So here we are. So the poly construction scene is a very busy site. Usually there is a lot of stuff which is going on. It's a pretty well representation of what's going on site usually. So right now I'm using the arrow key to pan around. I'm going to use Q and E to rotate like this. And after I'm going to use the mouse for the wheel mouse to zoom in. Probably what I'm going to do, so let's say my scenario is going to be someone just completed the slab. There is a new slab here, and so what I'm going to do, I'm going to do a floor flatness inspection, okay? And it seems to be a couple of assets around, so there is some lot of noise, so we will be able to scan as well. Okay, so let's do that. So right now we start with our friend Stu on the ground. There is a total station, and that will be an interesting way to show you. So I'm going to move the station right away at the top. Okay, so when you start the quest, you will have another instrument already at the right place, and I will be able to show you how to walk to the top. So I'm going to ask, I'm going to place a couple of control points right here. I'm going to set one, maybe right there, so we can see it. As you can see, we can do a little bit of improvement to make sure that the marker, and that's mostly used in the past for slab, but it would be nice if they was rear oriented. So this kind of stuff is feedback we are quite interested and we want to hear. So, okay, so feel free to do that. Actually, I think I'm going to try it live. But if I drive the total station, so bear with me, if I do, I want a marker, that will be a very bad one to place, but actually that seems to be a busy site, huh? Very busy site. I don't have much to place. So what I'm going to do, let's try to place one here. And so I presume then we have selected the spray mark, and because I am aiming at it, now I think in the past there was a capability to spray that. No. Okay, so that won't work. That was just a try, and this is a fail. Yeah, I would have appreciated if we could do that. Okay, let's come back here to or placing our markers. So I placed two markers here, ready for a good site. We will need to place another one somewhere there. I'm going to place it straight on the beam. Don't do that on the rear side, huh? That will be Not really recommended, I will say. Or I will not recommend that. Oh, you see, this one is reorienting. Okay, so this one. Well, that's interesting. Why didn't orient? No, I see. Okay. So I'm using the control to delay them. You could see finally that he was not placing it on the beam. He is placing it on kind of a collider, which is right above. So I'm going to try again. Okay. Okay, that's not great too. And the collider is not excellent, so I'm going to place. So the collider, it's to simplify the game. So every shape are not used as a collider. A collider is where, for example, a measurement will reflect. This might have been designed as a full box, so it's why we are not able to place it exactly on it, but we are placing it kind of on the side. So maybe, oh, look at the magic I'm finding right now. I'm able to use the Q and the E to orient my marker. That's not magic. That's very cool. Okay, I'm going to do a marker here, and I'm going to correct my other marker that I already placed. So I'm going to delete this one, and I'm going to go right there, and I'm going to do a rotation on that. Ooh. Yeah, so this collider is exactly on the mesh. So it's why you see it is kind of touch and go. What if I put it right there? Hey, that might work. And I'm going to take this one, and I'm going to delete it, and I'm going to place another one right there. Right. It seems to be lucky because it's rotating on the same direction. I'm going to place it here, but we will need to know then when you measure it, it's really perfectly center. Okay. So now we have our control point, and that's probably what I want to use for my resection. So before I give you the quest, I will measure this control point, and I will give you this information. Okay. So first of all, I'm going to bring my user, and I'm going to tell it, come down there, because over there is stuff happening. And so I'm going to say, welcome. This quest, you will learn to scan a concrete slab. Okay. So really the idea behind, so the slab over there, I want to be fully scanned, and I want to get a surface inspection to make sure it has been poured correctly. Okay, so this is my quest, and now I'm going to give them a couple of instructions. Actually, what I can probably do, I'm going to bring this slide maybe a bit slightly further. So concrete slab. Can we say more information? The goal will be to scan, then to check the floor flatness using Trimble access and SX12. So the SX12 is it's a total station. It's really the Rolls Royce of Trimble. It's able very highly precise and able as well to do some scanning. Combined with Trimble access, is becoming very powerful by all the functionality you can do over there. So I'm going to say sorry that I'm going to save it, and actually I'm going to bring it somewhere here. Okay, so I'm going to get my user to navigate around, and I'm going to place a new one. So the second one will be walk up the building. Okay, so this is going to be a simple in-game information. So I'm going to guide them how to jump from floor to floors. Okay, so using the control key Y, you can jump between floors. So don't spend too much time looking at the stairs. There is no stairs on this building. You can see they are using lift and stuff like that. So us, we are going to be jumping between floors. So go under the building and press Y until you get to the top floor. Okay, don't worry, if you fall off the building, you won't splash some blood all around it. It's a game, lucky for us. So I'm expecting then people are going to walk there, get this instruction. From this instruction, they will walk under it, jump from floor to floors, and they arrive on top of the building. Okay. Oh, look at this. We have a friend who came back here, and so I'm going to place it back here. Why am I not able to move it? Okay, so it sounds like there is a couple of issues. So Bob might start at the top of the building. During the game, he will have to walk down to the first point to get by there, but that's okay. We'll say it's okay for this round. So my friend just arrived at the top of the building. I'm going to place it right here. I said this is your switch to SX12 instrument. Okay, so right now we are using a total station, which is a S series total station. Oh, there might be some delay between a character moving and when is it placed. See, Bob's running away. Okay, we'll come back to that. So the idea is like we are using S series total station. My idea is going to be to instruct them to switch this instrument to an SX12. Okay, so in the game on the right side you have a small button to access to the what we call the wheel selection, so you can really switch all of the gear. So open the wheel selection with key control 3 or by clicking on the bottom right corner icon. Okay, So I'm expecting they will be clicking here and they will access to the wheel. From the wheel, navigate the wheel selection. And so this is going to be, I think it's a scan S series, or yeah, I think it's TS. It's called TS. So for total station. And I'm going to use, after that, you go to SX12. So when they are going to click on the SX12, this instrument is going to switch from the S series, as I say, to the SX12. So I'm happy with that, and I'm going to save it. Okay, so I'm expecting now they will be ready to do some stuff around here. Now we are going to need to instruct them on how to start the surveying with Trimble Access and this functionality. So very simply, I'm going to get them to another point, and I'm going to say work station setup. I'm going to say that. Okay. So open Trimble Access, this project, and your job. Okay. Trimble Access and project and your job. I'm expecting that this one you have looked at the video on how to pair virtual world and Trimble Access, so I'm not going to go through the config, okay? But there is another video for you if you need more information on this one. So you open your job, you're ready, and I'm going to say open menu, and I'm going to say measure. Maybe I can open Trimble Access on the side as well. And we are going to open Trimble Access. Open, I'm pretty sure. So measure, and after we have SX10, SX12. So SX10 and SX12. And from there, so measure SX10, SX12. And we are going to do the resection, okay? The resection is taking multiple points to calculate your current position. So you don't set up your total station over a known point, you're measuring known point to calculate your current position, okay? Resection, okay? Now I'm expecting they will be started, connected to the total station, and the instrument is going to ask you for name of the station, of your current station. You don't need to put any height here. If you don't want, you can put 0. So it will calculate the center of your station. And you won't as well need to, no, that's all. I think just the height. You don't need to worry about the height. And now I'm going to tell them start measuring your control point, okay? You're measuring at least 2 control points, okay? It's quite important. Normally we do at least 2 to get a better result, and in survey we need to probably get 3 to 4 points. So that's why I put 4 points around the site, so you can have a bit more redundancy and see where you have some error of measurement. Okay. You can drive the SX12 from Trimble Access. Trimble Access by opening the joystick. Okay, so in Trimble Access there is a joystick functionality. We can show you that, and as well you can switch to camera. So I can show this demo in the quest. Here when I run the quest. Open the joystick. Check your residual and accept your setup. Once we have this, we should be happy. And probably I want to pop them straight away. The next information once they completed that. Okay. And now it's going to be about starting scanning. So scanning. Open the menu, or maybe now you are fully set up. Your goal will be to scan the slab. Open menu, measure. Let's change it to like this. Measure scanning. Okay. And so this will open the windows, the split screen, where there is all the config for the scanning. In the scanning form, you are able to select je dirais control and area and course scan. So the course scan, it's a very low density scan. It's used when you are doing short distance. There is other possibility where you can do a standard that has a bit higher density if you are doing a bit further or you want a bit more detail. And there is a very fine scan. We have a lot of scanning data, but depending on the density you use, it will take longer to scan. Okay, for a slab, usually you don't need a lot of points. It's not architectural scanning, so just a core scan to me will be plenty of data. Okay, and start your scan. I'm going to say it in bracket. You can play and compare different density by repeating the scan. Repeating is a step. You can capture some panoramic images. So this usually the panoramic image help quite often in heritage building or building where you have a lot of detail to enhance your point cloud. So your point cloud at the moment will be colorized normally with intensity, which is absolutely fine for someone who have experience with scanning, but sometimes the density, the panoramic help. The panoramic as well have the advantage to be pictures, and when you do some post-processing, you can do some photogrammetry or measure point on the image. So this is a bit more advanced, so I won't go too much in detail, but it is something to know which is available. And quite often it helps you to really understand the point cloud that you are seeing, mostly when you're beginning with point cloud. Panoramic image. Okay, so same here, feel free to play with it. That should be an interesting aspect. And now, so what the scanner, when it will be switched to scanning, it will be scanning all around it. So really a full panoramic around and get a full point cloud of that. But so you can see from a scan data, so you will see probably the scaffolding, you will see probably this asset there, you will see the cement bag, you will see a lot of stuff that you don't want. Okay, so you will probably need to clean up the point cloud to get a better, a cleaner inspection to do. From there, I'm going to tell them, okay, select create a region. So this is what we call in Trimble Access when we filtering the point cloud. Okay, so in the map, select only the point cloud of the slab, then press and hold on the map and select region. Okay, so this is going to allow you to create a region. You will need to give it a name, and this region should be stored under the layer manager. So open the layer manager from the sidebar and navigate to your scan tab. Select only your region. So once the people have done that, they will have only the point cloud of the slab in their map. From there, we move to the next step, the step which is about surface inspection. So that is going to be the very interesting and very satisfying part of your job, is going to be seeing any kind of deformation which is happening. Don't know, maybe there is none of them, maybe there is some. So that's what we are going to see. So this part is about checking any deviation on the slab using the point cloud region and comparing it to an horizontal plane. So from there, so you are going to open menu, Kogo, surface inspection, select horizontal plane, 1 point on the cloud. We define your elevation. Press. And from there, analyze your result. Adjust the elevation if needed, or modify the scale by selecting the multi-color icon. And that's all. Okay. So right now it's looking at there is a lot of stuff which are happening, but that's okay. Okay. Normally everything should be visible one by one. So we have the welcome, walk to the building, switch to SX12, station setup, scanning, create a region, surface inspection. So I'm quite happy with this, and I'm going to go back to the menu. I'm going to be running it very quickly, so I'm going to do run. We have Bob starting here, and I have my first light over there, which is telling me something is going on. I'm going to take a shortcut instead to walk the safe way. Welcome, blah, blah, blah. We have another light here. Walk up to the building. Nah, walk underneath. So I'm going to walk here, and I'm going to say Y, up at the top. Excellent. Switch to the SX12. So SX12, up, SX12. We have change. We are happy with that. Something else is happening over there. He's telling me to do my station setup. I'm going to open my Trimble access. Connection. Lost. Yeah, it's probably because I am on Azure SX12. I'm going to do a station setup. So he's starting my station setup. I'm going to accept. I'm going to do ST01. My instrument don't need to have a height, but that won't hurt. And I'm going to say accept, give a point name, and that's going to be my CP001. From there, I'm going to do the joystick, and I'm going to drive to my first control point. I'm going to call this one CP01. Okay, I'm going to do that. I'm going to escape, and I'm going to say, no, that's not DR mode. Oh, maybe I forgot to mention that. I'm going to say tracking, tech. I'm going just to make sure I'm still on the point and say measure. Oh, yes, so I'm doing a resection on the point which is unknown. And so yeah, I will have to do something else for you for this video. I need to give you the point first. So we'll do that. So yeah, I can do that. I'm here. Now I can go to the scanning. So now you have Okay, that's not couple of mistake. I'm gonna select only point on the slide, then press okay. So that's inspection. Yeah, okay. So I will do the next quick video when I run through all this stuff once I get you some control point. So that's everything for creating the scanning quest, and now we are completed. That's all.